Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Now, today we're reading for November 28th, 29th, and 30th, and then December 1st. So that is Monday through Thursday. Now, because it's during the week, I use my two Radley Valentine decks. I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and then I will pull one from my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. Now, I also use my Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies by Frances Monroe and artwork by Judy Mastrangelo. And I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for this is just the introduction, and this will be tagged on all of the readings. If you want to bypass, if this is the first time and you're like, well, where's the reading? Go down into the description. You'll see for Crosswatchers with a timestamp. Click on that, and it should jump you right where your readings are. Now, because this is the introduction, I am going to use my Rider-Waite traditional tarot, and I am going to pull one from my Osha Zen tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. I am a Reiki master, but remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I call myself an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit, and Source, and let whatever the message is come through. Now, the one thing I do like to talk about, what's going on in the planets. And, you know, the weekend, the planets were still very intense, but they weren't doing a whole lot, okay? But they're very intense in that moment of not doing a whole lot. But what we have on the 29th and the 30th, we have Mercury, which is 19 degrees in Sagittarius, and on the 30th, we have Venus, 19 degrees of Sagittarius. Both of these, now this is the fire energy. Mercury is our communications. It's our hearing news type of energy. Venus is our relationship. Both of these are opposing to Mars, which is retrograde, 19 degrees again in Gemini. So remember, you know, fire and air becomes very combustible. It just, you know, when you add air to fire, fire to air, it just grows and grows and grows. These are opposing, so there could be some interesting issues with our communications, in our news, also with our relationships. Now, on the 30th also, Mercury again in Sagittarius, well, that will be sextiling to Saturn, which is 19 degrees in Aquarius. So we've got that 19 energy there. So, you know, numbers are very important, so kind of think about that. But Saturn is Saturn in Aquarius has always been about illusion versus reality. So but these two are really kind of buddying up with each other. So they're kind of, that Sagittarius energy, Mercury in Sagittarius, is kind of giving a little bit of oomph to that Saturn. And we also have on the 30th Mars, again retrograde, 19 degrees. So this 19 is the big frame, is the big message here too. That is trining with Saturn. And again, this gives it a little bit more of a push. This is like, Mars in Gemini being kind of that cheerleader for Saturn in Aquarius. So that's an interesting energy. Mars, of course, is, the god of war, the planet of war. Gemini, very, air energy. Aquarius, very air energy. Saturn. Well, Saturn's been making a mess of a lot of things for us. So, it's really making us delve into those hidden things that we would have liked to have kept secret. So, let's see. So, I kind of think that the 29th and 30th and maybe the 1st, that there could be a lot of stress put on relationships and a lot of stress be put on what we're hearing. So, it could be a lot of stress during this week. More around that 30th time, more around, the 29th through the 1st even. Okay, let's see what higher power, what do you want to say? And we're going to be using our Waite Rider cards. What would you like to say to people out there? What do they need to know? What do we need to know? What do I need to know? What are we going to do? What's going to happen this weekend? Where are we at? Or this week, I should say. This week. What are we going to do? Let's see what we've got here. I feel like we just need to keep shuffling for a little bit longer. Here we go. I know, it's always waiting. But remember, preparation is what, the definitional block is preparation to meet opportunity. So sometimes it just feels like we're waiting. We still need to live our lives. We still need to get up in the morning and, just raise our vibrations, connect with higher power, and do whatever it is that we're being inspired to do, keeping it for the good. Here we go. Let's see what we have. So anything that's reversed is a little stronger. Let's see. Remember, court cards have dual energies, and we'll talk about them if we have a court card. First card is, well, here we go. The Knight of Cups. It is reversed, so it's a little stronger energy. So when we talk about the court cards having dual energies, well, the Page, which is before the Knight, has the Earth energy, the Pentacle energy, the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, money, job energy. And you know that Capricorn and Taurus, Capricorn has Pluto in it, and Taurus has Uranus going retro. It will be going direct, I think. Is it a month or 2 months? So it is starting to slow down a little bit. Anyway, this is the Knight of Cups. So Knight energy, underlying energy is fire. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, passionate, burning, determined energy. Cup energy is our water energy. That is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. Pisces is the one that has Neptune in retro, though it is slowing down. It is getting stationary. It's becoming stationary because it's about to go direct. So that has, so we have Neptune, and then we also have Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter is about to move, not quite yet, and it's not changing direction, so it's going with the same speed it always has into Aries, but that I think is more in December. So we have the water energy. Now the water energy is the underlying energy for the Queen. Okay, so we have this fire energy underlying, really passionate energy, wanting to get things done, but then we have this spiritual energy, this water energy. And fire and water, water can contain fire, fire can contain water. Sometimes you can throw water on fire and you get steam and smoke. Sometimes, water itself, sometimes they mix, sometimes they don't mix well either. Sometimes they can be very, very useful energy. Now, the Knight of Cups, and this might have something to do with our Venus being in Sagittarius. It could have something, well, it might have something to do with that Mercury too, but, that Sagittarius energy, Venus is very, emotional, a very relationship type of energy. So Knights are directional. So this is something that really, you've got the passion of that fire, but you also have that emotional energy, that wanting energy. A lot of times the Knight of Cups has a romantic energy, a dreamy energy, and that's where that Pisces might be coming in. But, you kind of look at the cup, you look at this, he's holding his cup, he's holding his horse. His horse is just kind of like looking down, prancing a little bit. I don't really know if he is moving forward or if he's prancing in place. He's holding his cup, and he's really being very careful with his next steps. He's being very careful with where he's going. So he's not necessarily rushing into anything. He's very, he's just very watchful. I'm getting a very watchful energy with the Knight of Cups. I'm getting a very careful energy, kind of holding that fire energy back, kind of doing that, kind of putting the, the hose to the fire in many, many ways too. Watching, waiting. Ready, the prancing is, the horse wants to get going, but he's not letting the horse go forward just yet. But traditionally, the Knight of Cups is about new romances, new emotional situations also. Our next card is, we have the Six of Pentacles. Now this has popped up a couple of times before, Pentacles, again, is our earth energy. 6 is the number of man. It's the money. It's the energy that we put into something to make it happen. The 6 of Pentacles is money coming from unexpected sources. It's money coming like we're not really, wow, that money that checks in the mail and then the mail actually comes. Or you might find that something, somebody came in and paid off a bill. There's a lot of people that do the pay it forward, where you go in and, you're at a restaurant and you find out somebody paid your bill. So this is money. This is unexpected money. This is largesse. And we do have that wonderful Jupiter. It is still in a slow-mo type of motion right now. In Pisces, it's going to get a little bit, it's going to get its direction moving a little bit more so, but it is still kind of in that slow-mo. So this is unexpected money. Again, I get this very much, this waiting, unexpected money, but waiting, keep waiting for the unexpected money. I'm not sure. The one thing I did not talk about is that, I talked about the page, the knight, and the queen. I did not talk about the king. The king's underlying energy is air, swords, and that is our Aquarius, our Gemini, and our Libra. And we know Aquarius has Saturn in it, and Gemini has Mars in it right now. So here we go. Last card is now, again reversed, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, I told you I had the waiting. Well, the Knight of Pentacles really is the waiter, is waiting also. So we have the underlying of the fire, Pentacle energy, that money energy, that earth energy. The Knight of Pentacles, what he likes to do is he likes to survey his options. He likes to survey his choices. He wants to make sure that what he's doing has a reasonable success rate. Okay? But once he's assured himself, once he's got his plan in action or in paper, and once he knows that there's a good, like a 95% chance that this of success, he gets started. He looks like he's stationary right now. Remember, this one, the emotional part wants to prance, wants to move, but again, ever since I get this waiting, unexpected money coming, unexpected money for the universe. This one is, okay, we're waiting a little bit more, but once it gets going, there's nothing that can stop the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Okay, so something, we're waiting, emotional energy, fire energy for both of these, money coming in, waiting, and once the Knight of Pentacles gets the go, nothing can stop it. Okay, let's see what we have here with the Osha Zen Tarot, and let's see what this is all about here. Oh, while I'm shuffling, please remember to go down there, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. I have many people saying, I can't find your videos, and I'm not sure why they get hidden. I put them all in a playlist, but they do. I mean, people will be on one side and say, I can't find the other, and they should all be together. So the liking, sharing, and the subscribing does help, so thank you. Okay, let's see. Osha Zen Tarot. Higher power. Anything else to add? We're waiting. We've got a lot of emotion here, a lot of wanting this new experience. We got, we're here, we're waiting, something to do with money, job, career here. Unexpected money coming in. Once that one page, once that knight gets the go-ahead, when all the plan, it's a blank slate. It's a blank slate. So here we have, this is a 5. 5 is about change, positive, negative. This is one of these cards that's very unique to Osha Zen Tarot. It is nothingness, no-thingness. It's a blank slate. Nobody really knows. Or it's not, I shouldn't say nobody knows. I know that God's source knows, but it's not being revealed just yet. That one's a little frustrating, but that gives still a lot of opportunities. So waiting, money coming in, waiting for the get-go. We're just not being told. We're just not being told. So what does it all mean? You tell me. It's always interesting, but Again, do the like, share, subscribe, and clicking on the bell for notifications. And why don't we get started with our readings now? Hello, my Capricorns. How's my Cappies doing? Let's see what we've got going on. I mean, your Pluto, everything's just kind of like there. So your Pluto and Capricorn, all that, it's still there, but you're not really making a big splash. So I think that's okay for you right now. I know, yeah, Pluto, I feel like it's one of the times where the pressure might be off of you a little bit more so. So enjoy the moment, breathe deeply. Oh, inhale, exhale, and just say, okay, for the moment, life is good. And we live for those moments, don't we? Okay, let's see what we've got. Higher power. What do you want to tell us? What do you want to tell our Capricorns? What message do you have for our Cappies? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. This one's reversed. Let's see what we've got here. First card is the 7 of Gabriel. So this is air. This is fire energy. This is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So remember, we're in Sagittarius. This is lighting your fire. This is the wings beneath your wing. This is the air between your air underneath your wings. Okay, beneath your wings. 7 is a divine number. It is a divine umbrella. This has really a very strong backing to you. This is like when you feel like you want to just go backwards and you want to just kind of like, oh, I don't think I want to face this situation. I think I want to kind of run away. You'll feel that hand on your back pushing you forward and saying, it is okay to believe the way you're believing. It is okay to stand up for yourself. It is okay for you to be you. The thing is, though, remember with my Capricorns, remember, we don't want to, it is okay to believe in what we believe in and to say what we do and, say our strength, say it with strength. The thing is, you don't want to lose your temper. Now, with fire energy, you've got a little, you got a little bit of a hint that you can lose your temper. That's the thing you got to watch out for. You do not want to lose your temper because when you lose your temper, they just go, oh, look at Capricorn. They're getting emotional again. So you want to really just stand firm, stand tall. You want to just be who you are. Feel that hand. That is a divine hand. That is a guardian angel hand that's right between those shoulders pushing you forward. Okay, stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. Okay, here we go. Next card is the 3 of Ariel. So this is your energy. This is your energy. It is Taurus energy. It is Virgo energy, money, job, career energy, tangible energy. 3 is creativity, celebration, the power of 3. So this is kind of going after. So this is doing what you love. This is just enjoying your job, enjoying your life, enjoying your next step, enjoying your journey. The thing is that sometimes people don't like you to see you enjoying what you're doing. That's why you have this 7 of Gabriel. Kind of like, again, it's that hand between your shoulder blades kind of pushing you forward. And it's saying, go for what you want. Go for what you love. And again, my thing is always, if you don't try, the answer is no. If you try, yes, it could still be a no. But you could get some yeses too. So this is kind of pushing you. The 7 of Gabriel is pushing you. Maybe it's pushing you towards a job that you haven't, that you really would have loved to have had, but you just don't think that you're qualified for. Maybe it's pushing you for an opportunity again, not necessarily the job. Maybe it's pushing you for a scholarship. Maybe it's pushing you for a mortgage. Maybe it's pushing you, and it's just saying, at least you can do is try. Try and try, okay? So do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Again, don't lose your temper. Don't lose your temper. Count to 10 or do whatever it is, because this is such a passionate energy, fire energy. Don't lose your temper. Stay clear-headed. Your last card here is reversed. The 7 of Raphael. So we have a 7-3-7. Either way, we look at that. Raphael is our water energy. It is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pisces has Neptune, and it has Jupiter in it too. So there's a lot of power with the Pisces energy right now. Hidden energy, provisional energy, really good energy too. But the Seven of Cups, Seven of Water, it basically gives you opportunities. There's a lot of opportunities out there. And you're going, it's like, what am I going to do with these opportunities? And so, the Seven of Raphael says, choose. Some might be scary. Some might be safe. Some might be invigorating. Some might be dull. But there are opportunities out there. What are you going to do with it? Now, not making a choice is also a choice. Maybe, again, if it's a job thing or any relational thing and saying, no, I'm just going to ride the course, that's also a choice. But the thing is, it's kind of pushing you into this time. It's okay not to make a choice, but at least make the choice not to make the choice. But the Seven of Raphael, it's a little more emotional, it's a little more spiritual. So it is saying, pray, meditate with all your heart, mind, take some time, and then move on what it is that comes to your heart. Move on what it is that comes to your gut. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. The detoxification is letting go of a lot of fear, a lot of things that have kept you from maybe taking this step. So there's a bit of a risk, and there is a bit of a step taking here. But that Three of Ariel is saying, hey, there's this opportunity and you'll really love it. Why don't you at least investigate it? Okay, guardian angel. So this is for that week. This is for the week. Okay, guardian angels, what would you like to add for our Capricorns, our lovely, lovely Cappies, our sweet Cappies? Here we go. Letting go. So this is the Death card. So this means something ends for something beautiful to come. But it can be a little bit of a jarring, it can be a jarring transition. So we have a 13, we have the 1 and the 3, new beginning, transition, celebration, add it together, it becomes a 4, which brings us stability, organization, leadership. Letting go, releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. So if you're holding on to old grudges, and I think that's where the detoxification is, the old grudges are keeping you from enjoying a new life. I shouldn't say new, the next transition or the next stage of life. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. But you have to ask. You have to put it out there, okay? You can't just expect them. It's kind of like with relationships. You can't expect them to be mind readers. They do know, but you have to verbalize it. You have to make a free will choice. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. Wow. So there's choices here. There's lots of choices, but you have to make the choice. You have to make the free will choice. Okay. Let's see. Inspirational words from our angels and fairies. What do you have for our Capricorns? What do you have for our Capricorns? How about our Cappies here? What do we have? So choices. Be divinely guided. There is opportunities for you to do something remarkable. You have to let go and you have to move on. This is reversed. Twilight magic. Okay. I love this. You may feel that you cannot move forward in life, but you are blessed. So move on with love. How about that, my Capricorns? Move on with love. You've got a lot of love around you. Even if you don't feel it, there's a lot of spiritual love around you. Okay, let's see. Crystal energy for my Capricorns. What do you have for my Cappies here? Move on with love. I love that here. Amber, harmony, home protection, calm. It attracts love. Okay. So my Capricorn, There's, some of you, it's your choice to move on. So what do you choose? Anyway, my Capricorns, take this moment to like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. You know, my videos get lost in YouTube, so this really helps. As always, my Capricorns, my Cappies, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.